Last knock. It was a cold winter night in a small town of Alberta, Canada. Sarah lived alone in an old wooden house near the forest. That night the temperature was minus 30 degrees outside. She was sitting near the fireplace and reading a book. Suddenly she heard a knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. She looked at the clock. It was 2:47 a.m. She thought, who can be here at this time? She slowly walked to the door. She looked through the peephole. There was a little girl standing outside. She was wearing a white dress in that freezing cold. No jacket, no shoes, nothing. Sarah quickly opened the door. She said, "Oh my God, come inside, you will freeze." The little girl came inside silently. She was not shivering at all. Sarah thought, how is she not cold? She gave the girl a blanket and hot chocolate. The girl sat quietly near the fireplace. Sarah asked, "What is your name? Where do you live?" The girl slowly looked at Sarah. Her eyes were completely white. No pupils, no color, just white. Sarah stepped back in fear. The girl smiled and said, "I have been living in this house for 200 years. You are sitting in my chair." Sarah turned to look at the fireplace. When she turned back, the girl was gone. The blanket was on the floor. The hot chocolate was untouched, and the front door was still locked from inside. Sarah never slept that night. The next morning she called her neighbor and told everything. The neighbor went pale. He said, "Sarah, 200 years ago, a little girl died in that house. She was locked inside during a blizzard. People say she still knocks on the door every winter, looking for someone to let her in." Sarah looked at her front door. There was one wet, small footprint on the floor. Coming inside, but none going out. The end. Some guests never leave. Ghosts.